So this defense headed out for the first time here in this second half. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. They bring their tight end right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
This is caught. He's got a... So now this defense... Back to throw here to begin the drop. Throwing right, it's taken in. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Now, faking the give. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. So, 1 quarter in the books in the season-opening NFL kickoff game. It's the Packers on top, and we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now a give on the ground. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Now a 3rd and 2. Slot man in motion left. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. Slot man in motion right. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Back to the air once more on second down. To the right side here, pass is caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll run. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession.
So this defense headed out. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here. Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. So now this defense is... They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far. And it draws the flag. To the ground after the penalty, and it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Second and 11. They'll stick with him again.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll throw out of the gun. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset.
So now this defense in need of a stop. Tight end, the motion man to the right. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now, 2nd and 4. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They send him right out of the slot. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And this throw batted away and incomplete. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. They'll run. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now this defense in need of a... The tight end going in motion to the left. Now a run on 1st down. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
week 2 of the 2038 season, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Giants, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
So that Detroit offense. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Patterson motioning over. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. So this defense headed out. Drive will start on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now from the gun. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. A touchdown apiece. Third and 5. Now, faking the give. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. So now this defense. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. 1st and 10. not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So now this defense in need of a stop. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Giants first down as they move the chains on third down. They'll stay on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now whistles and a timeout. They'll look to throw. That one is complete to McBride. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. 2. So now this defense is... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. His throw left side is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So we'll bring up fourth down. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now he'll run it. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. The Lions call their first timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. They'll keep it on the ground.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain. Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touch.
A win for the visitors, the Lions. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory.
They go play action on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Another try following the sack. Dumped off to his running back. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of...
First and 10, looking to throw. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close...
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. First down, he takes the snap. And a man is there to knock that away.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Pass play now. He has the first over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first time out. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 34. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. From the 19. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Slot man in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Can't we score? What is it? Do better than that.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Gets the through the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route complete. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds. Second down now, 7 to go. They bring their tight end left. Now he'll throw off the play fake. It is Cup, left side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. First and 10 from the 41. Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing it again here. Throw left side, complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 37. Complete over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. He'll throw it yet again. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll throw it again. This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. He's got it.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw it here. Has it down close. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the... Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 now. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. 2nd and 1. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, he lost the football. Going the other way, Lions have it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Let's go. Come on, boys.
Handoff on second and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Throwing now from the gun. Hauled in left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears down by 7. Here's 2nd and 5. Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They send a tight end in motion. Here he is to throw. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. 1st down. Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Catch made by Mitchell. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Setting up to pass. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. He'll look to throw it. He's on the move. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing now. It's caught at the 4. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Running back sent in motion. Has it in close. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. It is cut left side. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. First and 10 from the 41. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hand off to the back. And the defense gets there to force...
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking to throw it. And the game ends on the interception. Great work by the defense. And the Lions take over as he records his 10th career INT. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game.
Ready for us today. Bringing this game up at my next contract negotiation, I know that.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Bills. And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. That's to the sideline where he finds Hill. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Back to the air one more time. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes.
So now this defense in... Back to throw here to begin the drop. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to the rookie out of Miami. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for a first down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They motion the slot man left. He'll drop the throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Bills. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well,
so this defense headed out for the first time here in this second half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. So now this defense is... Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Now, faking the give. He's got a receiver wide open. Left side. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. 1st down and more inside the 20. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. Now this time they'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Here's a 2nd and 6. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll be stopped here short of the 1st down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. They'll throw out of the gun. To the right side here, pass is caught. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
So they'll go once more from the 3. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. So now this defense in need of a stop. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. So 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this ahead to about the 25-yard line. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Now a give on the ground. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Following the penalty, they'll run it. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Tight end motioning left. Up the middle they go. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring it. So now this defense in need of a stop.
Okay, ready? Let's keep those sticks moving.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
It's Week 5 of the National Football League, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bucks and the Lions. All that and more coming up next.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the gun, Stroud. He'll get this one to Adams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Stroud throwing here on first. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
He's on the move. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Looks like we have a player hurt on that one. We'll get a pause here, and the training staff out to look at C.J. Stroud. 2nd and 10 now. This will be caught by Adams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back to throw now. He's got the hook up to Adams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. They won't snap it in time. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. On play action, here's Stroud. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get 38 out of the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Connects on the crosser. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finds his back complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Stroud. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points. First down, Stroud. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Right up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. They get 7 on the run, but still 3rd and 13 to go.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and long for him here. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Another carry for him. Flies past the first, inside the 30. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
To the air, Stroud. He brings it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Back to him on 2nd and goal. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. To throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. At least right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call on the field, so that play's going to remain a touchdown. Setting up to pass. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. First throw of overtime now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Now it's Stroud. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Time we offered some serious blanket.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. McCarthy throwing right away. Completed to Pollard. And they get this down to the 28.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Caught by Pollard. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. The Tennessee rookie picks it off. And the Lions have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Caught quickly on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Pass taken in by Pollard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Here's McCarthy to throw. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Vikings trying to make some noise before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Back to the air, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. On play action now, McCarthy. He's going to push one deep down the right. Well, they have... McCarthy to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Plowing up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
McCarthy throwing on third down. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Gets it to him on the screen. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Setting up to pass. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. To throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't. Here he is to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One final shot here. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. So the Lions get the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory.
The Lions defense set to get going. Winners of 2 straight coming in. And the one who'll be leading this unit is this man, the veteran at linebacker.
And he's been a key reason why this defense is ranked as the #1 unit in the NFL. His ability to be in the right place nearly all the time and make big plays is a big reason why.
Throwing to start the drive. Oliver. And a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Up the middle they go. Skinner. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. The numbers for him from a week ago. 15 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
They'll keep it on the ground. Skinner, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2. Off the bootleg. Oliver into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he put
the Lions defense back out there. Nothing on the scoreboard for either side here. 0-0 in the opening quarter as this next drive gets underway. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's the option. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
The slot man in motion right. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better.
The Detroit defense back onto the field. They just got the benefit of a beautiful punt. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Oliver in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. From the gun on 3rd down. Oliver working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Skinner. And he works free. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll look downfield for Humphreys, and he's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His third. The Lions defense back out there. They'll search for a stop here in the second quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Oliver. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Humphreys goes in motion. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That one's taken in by Spears. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the gun on 3rd down, Oliver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. He'll look downfield for Humphreys. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Packers who won that game on the road, so they'll be trying to win the season series here at home in Lambeau. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
The Detroit defense back onto the field.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Skinner. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long distance.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. The Lions defense back out there. They hold the lead here in this 3rd quarter, but
throwing to start the drive. Oliver. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And some space here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Skinner.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now a handoff up the middle. Skinner. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there.
Back now at Lambeau. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Humphries goes in motion. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On first down, Skinner. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there.
His second. The Detroit defense back onto the field. And this game is coming down to the wires.
He's back to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for the Lions, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head back.
Play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more, and that's going to bring up third and very long.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down. Throwing from the gun. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively.
First down, they'll run. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Running back, motioning right. Jump off, caught by his back. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's a give up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. That's the end of our first quarter. Back now for the second quarter. And the Seahawks, they've got to look towards the end zone. They go play action on first. Dumped off to his running back. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. They give it to him up the middle. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. They're throwing it. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Lions will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that brings up 4th and long. They go play action here. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And then throwing now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. He gets 6 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Back to the well again. And he'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Finds his back complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Simple dive up the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense set for a 1st and 10. He'll throw it. He's got it over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Pass play coming here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Here's a throw. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up. Back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Looking to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. 4th and 3, drive on the line. They'll run for this. And this one doesn't go far. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down.
They'll run it from the gun. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Still sticking with the passing game. We've got a screen to the running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. To throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
Desperation time here on 4th. Look, and they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the...
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got a true showdown between two of the NFL's best teams. It's the Lions and the Jaguars, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
So that Detroit offense takes... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He keeps it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. On 2nd and goal, here's the zone read. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So now this defense in need of a stop. Right away, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one is caught by McKenzie. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. So they'll talk over what to do. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And that is incomplete. So this defense headed out for the first time here in the 2nd half. They lead it here. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll try the right side this time. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So now this defense. He'll drop to throw. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. McKenzie with the reception. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So this defense headed up. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Now a give up the middle. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. So now this defense in. Throwing now from the gun. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
2nd and 7. They face 2nd down and 7. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosion.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. That was a game that was in doubt till the very end. But they were able to hold on and come away with the victory.